I feel like this has been like therapy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Between me and you.
Yeah.
So before the wrap up, can you just talk to me? Wait, sound man.
Let him play.
Let him play?
Yeah,
Alright,
let him
cool.
play.
Do your thing, bro.
Because I need that. If it's therapy, I need that.
Okay, then talk to me.
So like, therapy. Just open up. This is what I do. Black slave, I came a long way from my old days. Now I live life in a slow lane. I'm making my way to my destiny. Slowly I'm a black slave. I came a long way from my old days. Now I live life in a slow lane. I'm making my way to my destiny. I forget what I came for, what I'm made for, what I'm aiming for. I forget my purpose and still get lost in a life that's worthless. We forget what we came for, what we're made for, what we're aiming for. We forget our purpose and still get lost in a life that's worthless. I was raised around Guns and Roses, inspired by the story of Moses. Oh Allah, have mercy on this soul of mine. I'm surrounded by Guns and Roses, inspired by the story of Moses. I ask Allah to have mercy on this soul of mine. Let's end the year with a bang. The last decade went well. Let's continue the plan. I was rolling with the robbers and the shotters, and now I'm rolling with the scholars and the students. This ain't the she, this is Champions League. This is greatness only, I'm on the winning team. I stopped my education at my GCSE. I started this dedication at the age of 19. Could have picked up a gun when I hit the street. Instead I picked up a book and I started to read. When they're busy on the internet, laughing at memes, posting quotes they don't live by, doing your dreams. During the week they act deep, but if you see them on the weekend, lost can't swim, drowning in the deep end. I'm doing real life preparation to die. We lived enough already, now we're aiming for the sky. Allah, I need you now even more than I needed you then. I'm an adult now, that means I've got less friends and I'm more alone. I'm feeling closer to the end, I'm closer to the grave, but I'm thankful for this way, for this new life. Find more power in a dua than a knife, more justice in a prayer than a fight, more peace in your days than nights. Walk in a straight line rather than a girl, you're just looking for a wife. This is real man business. To survive these real times, have faith. Some of the best men came from the worst crime, watching the world pass. Look how time flies. We grew up with nothing. We were still the cool guys on the estate wall making future plans. I was young and ambitious with the world in our hands. We was living with no fear. Confident introverts, big presence everywhere. This is South London. We was SMS. We had to step it up. We was faced with a test. We wasn't the best of men, but we had some clean hearts. We had brotherhood coming from the worst parts. If it all ends today, what can I say? When that time came, we stood up in the mosque and we prayed. When that month came, we fasted on those long summer days. We played our best hand from a bad card game, real talk. I'm proud of this journey so far. I know I can do better, so it's time to go hard. No more Muslim Belal like it's just a stage name. No more photographs like it's all about fame. This is real life, and this is real submission. I came a long way, now time to use this position. Therapy, I'ma keep going, it's therapy, go ahead. Ready or not, death's gonna come for me. Somebody's son pointing his gun at me. Literally, or is he gonna take me in my sleep? Visit me any day this week, unexpectedly catch me without a warning. I started my day off with a prayer this morning, then I stepped out clean. My life looks glorious, but the pain's unseen. I've been notorious since 1993 in the ghetto. The problem is, they don't know when it's time to let go. I told him, anything that costs you your deen is too expensive. Carrying real trauma from the streets and the trenches. Found my escape reading these books in this peaceful place. You ever tasted the sweetness of faith? Could've went back and built a drug line. Went forward, built an orphanage for the orphans. It's game time, I call this round 3. The first round was the streets, the second round was a dean. Young, judgmental and extreme. People are hardly the same as they seem. Last week, you should have seen what I seen. Young treasure. Got influenced by an influencer. Started TikToking and prayer stopping, low dropping, searching for happiness in the wrong places, causing the rise in the depression cases. Look what we're faced with. Full of regret, wanna turn the page. The mistakes we made yesterday is the only things today that we're trying to change. Faith, sweeter than a mocktail on a summer day. I can see it in their face that they want to taste. Replace the pain with the pleasure of pleasing Allah. Faith, the biggest treasure, alhamdulillah. Now I can see things clearer. Just landed from Saudi Arabia. I ain't got no time for these guys, they don't know their self. I told them, death's getting nearer. Allah took the dust from my eyes, now I can see things clearer. I just landed from Saudi Arabia. I ain't got no time for these guys, they don't know their self. I told them, Sully, I'm a black Kunta Kente, house slave, field slave, young Daniel's son, and Muhammad is my sensei. I was spending money in Versace and Fendi. Now I'm getting new Emiratis, tailor-made. I was drinking Mo and Shandon in the party. Now I'm third row in Acton, praying Qiyam Lane. You can hear my brother's passion by the Ameen. When you hear free Philistine, watch the room scream. Light on the journey, I don't even need a bag. All I need shahada and a sword like a Saudi flag. Beard on my chin, Muslim when I rolled up. Yemeni scarf and my tracksuit bottoms rolled up. They can look and laugh, but we know when this is all up. Who would laugh last? His face dark and who's is glowing up. I'm on this thing till I'm older. Inshallah, stay on deen like a soldier. You see, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. The page they're on is clearly not the page I'm on. I didn't expect to be staying there for this long. By this stage, I expected to be already gone. Prediction wrong, I thought my addiction had gone. It wasn't in my plans to be making another song. It isn't in my hands, I plan to be moving on. But I am just a man, can't a man do wrong? I guess not. What planet are they ready from? Yeah, I'm from the best lot. I am not the best one. Come from Jamaica, credit to the maker. Put a little money on the side for the data. Wanna fly away with a wife, Arabia. I can hear the call in the night. Wake me up, what you find easy in your life. Maybe I struggle with these things at times. Struggler, but they can stand by and criticize. None of us will ever authorize that right. No, I am just a poet. I am just a Muslim. I am just a brother trying to be a husband. I am not the one that can make things happen. I am not a rapper and I am not rapping and I am not a singer and this is not singing. I'm just a man that likes to rhyme when I'm talking and I communicate with the mind of the orphans. And I can go on. There's no limit where I'm standing. I'm happy where I'm standing. Got permission from my captain. Listen, therapy. Look how this begun. Honestly, listen, thank you very much. That was just therapy. You know, like old school, you just take the mic and you just go in. Can I hear it from my brother Sully Breaks?